Yo, how's it going, guys? It's White Boy Reactions coming back with another reaction video, and today we have just about 2 hours ago, League has just dropped a Tales of Runeterra Demacia Before Glory. So, Legends of Runeterra, I think I've played about 5 minutes of it. I mean, I literally have no experience. I have no clue. I think it's just the same as League. So, yeah, don't really know what this is going to be about. We'll let it run, see what we can do, and let's see, shall we? So without further ado, just get straight to it.
Stop! You're gonna get us in trouble. Look, I'm Garrett Crownguard, Might of Demacia.
Wait, is that Garen when he was a kid?
This monster.
Huh?
You're spinning the wrong way. Listen.
Is that Fiora?
You don't stand a chance against Fiora Leroux.
But I swear Fiora's like got an accent. I don't know, maybe I'm misreading it. I don't get it. Oh my god, do it! He missed. What's beating him? I don't know what's beating him.
So close to
What the hell?
glory.
Oh, he got caught. Oh right, okay, never mind.
Watch your guard, though.
It's not Garen, it's just a wannabe. It's a wannabe. Oh shit!
Well,
It's quite smart.
certainly know the flashy stuff, but seeking glory only goes so far.
Is this the Infernal Dragon?
It's
interesting as well. Again, I haven't played Legends of Runeterra, so I wouldn't know.
A true Demacian seeks excellence.
Cool, Fiora Garen should be able to 1v1 a dragon easy. Come on.
So when you face death's terrible jaws, you will not falter.
Fiora.
You want me to sugarcoat it?
Sugar coat it.
You keep at it.
I was actually cut. Oh, right, okay, I'll get it now. A little bit of a twist. Sneaky little shits. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not really anything. Wow, there's actually a lot. I didn't even know they had Runeterra launch stuff. I might have to do some things. Because again, I've only played like 5 minutes of it. I don't think it was the intro. I don't even know what happened. So yeah, I quite liked it. It was just a basic video. I thought it was Garen though. I thought he was good like when he was younger, and that was Fiora. But then when I heard her voice, I was like, Fiora has an accent, like a French accent. I think it is. Unless if it's wrong, then correct me if I'm wrong. And I thought that was him, like, you know, pretending. And then when the foot cut, I thought he was like a guard, like they're clearly not supposed to be there. And I thought, oh, you're gonna get caught. And then Leslie, no, it's fucking the big man himself. So I like that transition. And then obviously when they got up and then this sort of picture, it's kind of showing like it's like them when they're younger, you know. That's like, it's like, do you really see those pictures like when they're younger to when they're older? It's like one of them. So it's just like Garen when he was younger, he must have been very optimistic and wanted to be like all the glory and stuff. And then obviously that's Garen now. It's showing that then obviously this little girl could become up Fiora and stuff like that, which I've really found quite an interesting sort of concept. The dragon version of Dragon, though, I'm not really too sure. There must be some Runeterra stuff. Let me know in the comments, guys, why they're fighting a dragon. Is it like one of the bosses in it? Is it, you know, whatever? So it's quite funny. And then obviously Garen being a good guy.
You want me to sugarcoat it?
You keep at it.
So you keep at it. He's always like, he seems to be the one who's a bit more like got a lot of, not spiritual, but you know what I mean, like the spirit, like he's got that strong spirit even if they might be fat in a minute, he can clearly see something of them. So he looked at the positives, where she's a bit more like down to earth. I think that's a better way of saying it. You know, she's a bit more, not necessarily negative, but just not as leadership material, I think, compared to Garen, you know. She's just more of a foot soldier, like a very experienced, very high-class foot soldier, where he's a bit more of a leader. Do you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say there? Like, he gives encouragement. He's basically saying, you know, you're doing this wrong, but you're doing this right, so make sure you're doing this. But she's like, do you want me to sugarcoat it? And then, obviously, it ends like that. So, not a lot to really go off. There's not much we can really pick apart. It's just showcasing the things. So I quite liked it. But I think the only thing we could pick up across is obviously when they're showing that picture, seeing them as the younger selves, and then that's how I'm picking it across. And obviously we thought as it was going, like they were fighting this big dragon, and then it ends up being, then they're getting wrecked, and then she goes in, she gets beaten by the dragon, and then it ends up actually, you know, they're actually going to have to fight that. So it's kind of like telling the future in the past. It's really interesting, or sorry, telling the future in the present, which is quite interesting way of doing it. Or it could be perceived as, you know, the dragon, they kind of foresaw themselves as Garen and Fiora, of course they did, and they'll go along and then they'll get beaten, where actually Fiora and Garen wouldn't be like that. Do you know what I mean? And that's when they come along and was like, well, we wouldn't do this, we wouldn't do that, it wouldn't be how you're acting and stuff like this. So, but I find it interesting how at the end, obviously, it actually ends up being that fight that they rehearsed in their heads. So, I don't really know how to perceive that. I don't know if this is, you know, if that Garen and Fiora, the actual Garen Fiora scenes when they were fighting actually happened, or that's just the kids pretending to be them in their own head. So, yeah, so let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. Overall, quite a good video. I mean, like I say, it's kind of just basic. I would look at definitely at these ones as well. I have a think about them. I don't want to watch them, of course. I want it to be as natural as possible. But I'll have a think. I'll have a look at, probably download Runeterra again and just play it and see what I think. I think it's a little bit like Hearthstone, isn't it? So I do like Hearthstone. It's fun, a game. But if you have enjoyed it, guys, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and comment. Again, let me know in the comments whether you guys liked it, what you thought of it. I think overall, for 2 minutes, it's just a basic video. It's quite enjoyable to watch. There's not much to really falter on it, is there? Really. I mean, the only thing I would say to recommend, probably to write, is, I don't know if I can actually say this. What I was going to say is that make it, like, what does that even mean? Like, what relevance does it have? But obviously, in Runeterra, that might have some relevance. And I mean, you know, Demacia is now coming out, which seems like Demacia Showcase, Lux Showcase. But what are the kids doing there? You know, I don't really know. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll be happy to read them and yeah, see what you guys come up with. But this is White Ball Reactions, guys. Sign off for this video. Until the next one, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you later. Peace.